Hi everyone! Today we're going to make a Queen Elsa doll out of felt. You'll need felt, embroidery thread, scissors, a sewing needle, some cotton or polyester stuffing, teal organza, and wired ribbon. And of course the Elsa doll pattern I created that can be printed out from my website. There's a link in the description box below. First, cut out all the pieces. We'll use teal felt for the dress and eyes, light blue for the arms, white for the eyes and highlights, a light flesh tone for the head, nose, neck, hands, and eyelids, black for the eyelashes and pupils, and pink for the lips. We'll start by sewing the dress onto the bottom of the arm section. Then we'll match up the back pieces to make sure they're aligned, then sew those pieces too. Next, we'll sew the neck pieces onto the back of the arm pieces. And the hands onto the bottom of the sleeves. It helps if you align the front and back pieces to make sure the hands are positioned correctly. You can also cut off the excess felt after you've sewn them on. Then, using a blanket stitch, sew the two pieces together. Make sure to match the thread to the color felt you're sewing and stuff the doll as you go. For the head, lay one piece flat and position the eyes onto the doll's face. I'm using a piece of embroidery floss for a guide. Once they look even, you can sew an X in the center to help keep them in place. Then stitch around the edges and remove the X when you're done. Next, we'll sew on the teal eye color. Then we'll sew the edge of the eyelids to the top of the eyes. And then sew the eyelashes to the eyelids. We'll sew the pupils onto the center of the teal eyes. And then position the large eye highlights on top and sew those on as well. Then, using embroidery thread, sew 2 stitches to the bottom of each eye for the small eye highlights. Next, we'll sew on the small nose and then the lips. Sew the 2 head pieces together. Then stuff the head with stuffing. Insert the neck piece into the head, then sew them together. For Elsa's hair, we'll use 3 shades of embroidery thread. Open them up, snip them into long sections, lay them flat, and mix them together. We'll take half of the thread, cut it in half, and sew them together for 2 bottom hair pieces in the back. Then sew the pieces onto the bottom back of the head. We'll sew the remaining thread across the middle, then attach it to the top of the doll's head with the part on one side. Then braid all the hair together. Since Elsa has a lot of loose hair on the top of her head, we'll fold more embroidery thread in half and sew it on the top of one side. Then add more to the other side. And style it in place. You can even give her a little haircut. For Elsa's flowing cape, we'll use teal organza fabric. Fold it in half twice, sew it together, then attach it to the back of Elsa's dress. And for the top of her dress, we can use teal wired ribbon, cut off the edges, and cut it into a V shape and sew it to the top of her dress. And that's it! Now you have a custom-made Elsa doll. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe. See you next time. Have a great day!